What's good, YouTube, and welcome to Ano. Previously in Warframe, I released a video about solo H-09 Apex Tank Steel Path, but did you know, if you solo it with the new proto frames, you can get a very unique and special gift. First, let me show you the speedrun.
I am not a king, I am not a god, I am Humpty!
Our plans depend on it. Stormfall, eliminate these threats.
Stormfall squad coming your way. Want to find out what that double rockets will do to that thing's armor?
Up against the most dangerous breed of technology. The Nyx. Best of luck to you. Good hunting. Some see the tech threat as a disaster. I see the opportunity to remake the city. My city. No more of the laziness blasphemy, the mental rot. This is my chance to cleanse, to purge, to make this city powerful.
Never waste a crisis, right, Victor? Oh, how I wish you understood just how outmatched you were. And I don't mean by us. Stormforce squad coming your way. Want to find out what their Thermian rockets will do to that thing's armor? Finish it off fast. Doesn't mean it wants you any less dead. Take it down. Something tells me that thing won't like it if you pop it 6. stick. Now it's dead. Victor has no idea what he's up against. Head home, rest up. We've got more to do tomorrow.
Hey, welcome back Tano, I hope you enjoyed the speedrun. The 10 minutes you just watched was at least 8 to 9 hours I'm trying to solo that boss with Nyx, using Absorb. But then I just gave up and I tried a different build and it worked. And that build, I tried it 3 times to make sure that it works for everybody. Now, if you want a Nyx build for level cap using her kit, there you go. This is the build I released a couple of days ago. You loved it, guys. Thank you so much for all your support. But now we're gonna flip her around to make sure that it can kill the H-09 Apex Steel Path, because that guy got to nullify him. He's like, he's really crazy, right? Since you're watching this video, you're looking for a way to solo him, and I'm here to help you. Let's go for the build. Starting with the Archon Shards, the most important Archon Shard here is the Tau Forge Amber Archon Shard for casting speed, and then you go 2 Crimson Archon Shards, alright. Then you got the Helmet ability Nourish to help you with the viral and the energy mainly, okay? Now you can use the Psychic Bolts here and there to steal some shield of regard, whatever, and the Chaos to make enemies confused, and you can use Absorb, but don't use it at the boss. Okay, you can use it at the second phase, but the first phase, I highly recommend you don't use Absorb at all. It limits your movements, you cannot jump in top of the tank, and the boss requires a lot of movement, okay? So, don't rely on Absorb at all. Okay, that's why we're gonna go Brief Respite. The energy you use on your ability will be converted to shield, and that will help us on shield gating if the shield regenerating doesn't work the way we want it to go. Premature Footed, I thought it's not necessary on Nyx against this boss, but yes, it is, because this boss capable of knocking you down and killing you, and it took me 1 hour to realize that. So Premature Footed is something awesome to have. Now, if you don't have Premature Footed, and I hope DE one day put it on Baroketeer, you can use, of course, the what is called Handspring right about here. This is your replacement, 160% faster knockdown recovery. Okay, Ogre Master for duration. Assimilate. Nyx can use weapons during Absorb. This good when it comes to second phase or when you're clearing enemies and stuff like that. Prime Redirection for shield capacity. Vigilante Vigor for shield recharge and minus shield recharge delay. Prime Continuity for duration. Prime Flow for energy max. Fast Deflection for shield recharge and minus shield recharge delay. Rolling Guard, so you cleanse yourself from any kind of status enemies proc on you. And this is really important. Without Rolling Guard, I wouldn't make it, to be honest. Now, Arcane Aegis is a must-have on the shield on this build. On shield damage, 3% chance for 30% shield recharge for 12 seconds. Arcane Nullifier, 102% chance to resist a magnetic statue effect. That's a must-have, like a must-have, because if the tank, procs magnetic on you, and you'll be pretty much dead if you don't roll guard and you don't have arcane nullifier. Okay, so mainly we're running duration, nothing else in here. You just go for your tank, relying on our weapons. Now the weapons, you can either use the Strand or you can use the bow. I find them both very good, but this Strand is way better in my opinion, and this is the build I'm gonna be using. All right, that's that. And then the evolutions: evolution to Blazing Barrel, Rapid Reinforcement, and Commodore's Fortune. Now when it comes to secondary weapon, and the carry weapon is Lex. So far I didn't find a weapon as good as Lex. There is the Latium critical chance build, there is the Furies, but Lex, I feel it's so good and best in slot against this boss. Let me know in the comments below what's your weapon and what's your favorite against this boss. Now, let's go. Evolution 2, Trusty Sidearm. Evolution 3, Extended Volley. Evolution 4, Critical Parallel. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make the same mistake from the last video. I will show you this build this time. Same thing that I use for Cascade, the same build. It's on the channel already before even I release any of this. Okay, now, when it comes to the melee, I'm gonna be using Glyph just to clear enemies until we start the boss fight. During the boss fight, I don't actually fight anything at all. Okay, now Vazarin here, it's really important, as you're gonna be using two things here. First, the Guardian Shell. When the Guardian Shell breaks, which is the first ability, you just use it and then go back to your Warframe. Okay, when the Guardian Shell breaks, Warframe shield regenerating rate is increased by 150% and regenerating delay reduced by 80% for 12 seconds. You want to try to keep this active all the time. And then what we got the Protective Sling, Ally Touched, which is yourself. Void Sling are guaranteed immunity from damage for 5 seconds and heal 60% over 5 seconds for 10 energy cost. Okay, you want to use this as many times as possible, and every time you get nullified, you run as far as possible. Bring your Warframe, sling on your Warframe. Like, even if you are not in danger, just sling on your Warframe. Make sure that that boss doesn't have a chance of taking you down, because if you die, game over. There is no coming back. You have to redo everything all over again. And you look at me, I'm so like tired. After making this video, I'm gonna go sleep. Now, when it comes to the companion, I'll be using Wyrm. Why Wyrm? Because they negate. You don't want any statue effect on you from the enemies, and those enemies are really tough. And to be honest, I didn't expect DE will release such powerful enemies, and they are really good, really tanky, really powerful. And yeah, shield recharge, increase Warframe max shield and shield regeneration by 60% for 10 seconds. And then we got the tenacious bond in here, metal fiber, reinforce. And then if you want, really, like, you want to feel a bit more comfortable, of course you can remove vitality and you can use the Guardian boost owner shields by 100% when it runs out, but totally up to you. Okay, now Nyx Prime will be there, proccing viral and heat, and this is the build. The Riven is not really necessary, but if you have just critical chance Riven, you'll be good to go. And that's pretty much it, and that's the build, and I don't think I missed anything this time. And in the end of the mission, you will receive the Eleanor Accolade Glyph, and to be honest guys, it looks really cool, really unique. And the fact that you know how hard to get this one, like, it's really, I'm not gonna take it off, alright? Because I'm trying to romance her, to be honest, for the New Year kiss. Anyway, so there is more frames to come. There is Excalibur Glyph, there is Mag Glyph, and there is Sight Glyph, there is the Vault Glyph, and there is Trinity Glyph. So there's like 5 more glyphs, I believe. And yeah, let me know in the comments below which one you want to see first, and that's gonna be an awesome challenge for me to do next. In the end of the video, I want to say it's a really amazing boss and it's very challenging, and I highly recommend you try it out, but don't burn yourself and get tired. Alright, so I want to say special thanks to everyone supporting the channel in any way by liking, subbing, commenting, or joining our Discord link in the description. Special thanks, special VIP, Reka, Ka, Illusion, Ulfrir, Irish, the Undisputed Donator, Free Hate, Hall of Donations, Free Hate, Kali, Rek, Ulfrir, Victor, Mr. V, Mika West, Milan, Illinois, Noob Master, and Black Magic. Big love, and I'll see you guys next time.